Hello everybody, Tamika here, just doing a tiny bit of mining, and then, what's this? Let's grab it. Then we're gonna go back up, and we're gonna show you what I've been working on since you've been gone. Well, I guess you haven't been gone, it's just you haven't had a choice because I haven't recording. You may have noticed there was no episode yesterday. That was because of things. I had to do a lot of other stuff, and this one has to wait a bit. Okay, let's go back to where we came from. Oh, that was not the way. Ah, it was down here. Wait, we saw some iron. So, yeah, remember last time I told you I was going to clean up some stuff back at the old base, headquarters, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I've been doing that. I will show you as soon as I get this stuff. I'm also trying to make the most sorry about this. I have Silk Touch on my single pick, which is great for getting specific ores, but when it comes to things like coal, yeah, I do get more coal out of it by using it, but it's really not that necessary. Just don't. If you look at the minimap on the right, it shows slight confusion. I spent a lot of time yesterday. One of the reasons I didn't record yesterday was because I spent the time trying to find ender lilies. I did not. I found ender pearls, which allow me to build enough of those item conduits from Ender.io. But it's still in need of, I still would like to have some ender pearls. But yeah, so far, no luck. Oops, that's not the way out. This is the way out. So, okay, definitely not what I wanted to do. And I figured it's no fun watching me just traveling around, running out of inventory space, trying to find ender pearls. Oh, it's raining. Bring out the sword, because it protects me against the rain. It doesn't really, but it's the middle of the night. You will notice when I step in here, machines are gone. All gone. It's okay. I knew what was going to happen. So instead we have this one here, and there's a hole leading down. So in this one I can put in things like gold, iron, lead, nickel, silver, tin. Yeah. And in this one, I put cobblestone, coal, stone andesite, don't destabilize, don't diorite, normal stone, gravel, flint, and slime ball. Cobble down there. Okay, actually I put black quartz 4 in there as well. And then we throw this away. We don't want diorite, we don't want andesite. Not sure what to do with it, destabilized redstone iron. But we go down, and here you can see I have my atomic cube constructor, sag mill, and alloy smelter, and boom, and it leads over to this energetic infuser. Not using it at the moment, but it's charging all my electrical items when I need to. And then we have a block placer, No blocks at the moment, but we can give it some blocks just to, come on. So what this one does, I showed it before, I think. So it places a block here, and then the tree fluid extractor will break it up, gather some, liquid latex, which will then pump in here, will drop out small latex balls. And this is the ingenious part that I'm very proud of. Back here, I have an analog crafter that will get the tiny rubber and create the rubber thing it needed, and it will lead to the redstone furnace that will burn it up, and then put it in this chest, which will lead all the way to the back of this one, as you can see here. Just comes up here, and there is another one, the one from above, that I drop items into, just like that. So I expanded this slightly more to incorporate a few more items that I'm gathering around. So that's what this system does. This one up here is the one that leads down to the pulverizer, and then goes over there, of course, to the furnace, into there, and then over to the system. This one is a hopper. I can actually remove this one now because I have another system set up, but this is the hopper for the canola beans or seeds that will go into the canola press, gives me the fermenting thing, and then power this one that will power my engines, which is a great system, but I don't need it anymore. I will show you why. Let's put these back. I also have a power cord leading from here over to these machines, so they are powered as well. So in this one, I could put something that like if I get the coal or some diamonds or whatever, which I did get. Botania bounce, put that one in. As you can see, I have a lot of ones here, all charged. Remember I told you I lost my backpack, so I made a new one. This is an iron backpack. It's not the same mod pack as the previous one. So yeah, do I have those things? Let's see. Yeah, we had that one. We don't have the stabilizer. Put it here. So yeah, I did that. No, that's not the right place for it. It's here. There you go. So yeah, I have a few of the ones back, some extra ones as well. So this space up here is more clear now. I don't need, it doesn't need to be this cluttered as it was. I have this stuff so I can get started on the, I have all of those items needed to get started on that, whatever that mod pack is called. And here on the farm, I made some progress. As you can see, I changed it out around a bit because I was just getting way too much of the canola and everything else. And the reason I planted trees is because I need wood. So I have canola on this one, and here we're gonna have industrial hemp, and this is normal wheat on this side still, except in the middle it's supposed to be whatever this is, pumpkin, yeah. And then we have something else here. It's cotton. Let's go downstairs, shall we? It's very clean up here. You only see this machine now, which is a machine I cannot hide because it needs to be at this level. But it's okay. Doesn't clutter up as much. And here is the heart of the system. This is the, since this is the canola farm, a part of it, all of these canola here is being processed in this fermenter, or in a press and then fermenter, and then pushed all the way through here, back to my base. La-di-da-di-da. So I now have a system that allows me to create energy without running out anytime soon, which is good, which means I can add more machinery and stuff. This was supposed to be a separate system, but it was so effective in making canola and canola oil that I decided to incorporate it into my system. And then we have the sludge refiner here, because this guy up here, he produces sludge when he harvests. So we get the sludge refiner, and then it keeps some of the things over here. All right, I made this one. All the wheat, I turned that into hay bales instead. Because the thing about the hay bales is that you can turn it back into wheat if you need to, but it takes up much less space, which is an awesome thing. And then I keep the red sand, soul sand. Or I made some bread because there's a reason for that later. And then I throw away some stuff here in the trash can. I have some filters in, and I also keep the clay and mycelium as well. So I have a system that allows me to continue working on Thaumcraft, as well as, you know, all this stuff here. So this one is for pumpkins, right? Watermelon. I don't think I actually planted watermelon. Maybe I did. That's I did make a mistake at some point. This is all the wood I got already. I need to start using it. That's why I lowered down from having 3 lines of oak sapling down to just 1. So yeah, it's a streamer, less cluttered system, and I enjoy it. Enjoy having it. And it tells me here on this one, input or output, like I'm not really using much power. I have a surplus of power, which is awesome. So let's get back up to top. So I'm going to sort out that thing later. Remember, I had some issues with this stuff over here, like automate this crap. I couldn't get the timer to work. So I was looking through the list of timers, and I came across this one by RF Tools, and that one works much better. And we have a dispenser. So let's go. Well, we have some coal. So let's place a dispenser. We can place it here. And then we place a timer block there. And we rotate it like that. Now this timer block is set to 1640 because that's where I set it at previously. So let's load it with some coal. As you can see, coal burns at 1600 ticks. This is set to 1640 ticks. Reason being because this one isn't as quick to catch as it's supposed to be. So if I give it a little bit of extra time, it should be able to catch it within 2 seconds because 20 ticks is a second. So it has 2 seconds to catch the item before the next countdown starts. So we can check this out and see what happens when it reaches 0. So the reason I have all those trees over there will soon be apparent, unless you already understand what I'm getting at here. So this will automate this. I could have done this yesterday and have this full by now and be working on the Botania a little bit more. However, I feel like I have other things I want to do today, which might include me getting killed. So that's always fun. So it tosses out one of those and it catches it. I could place more ender flames here to sort of as a fail-safe to make sure it catches in case one of them is already busy. I could place more of these and more of these to all speed up this process. And I probably will do that with the charcoal farm that I'm going to create. So I do need more ender pearls because these blue pipe, this green piping here is the item conduits. I can have them lead all the way over to where I want them to. Like I can have the charcoal farm underneath and then just feed this one with charcoal. I think that's what I'm going to do from below. And I guess I can use other pipes along the way. I don't need to use these item conduits from Ender.io. But I like to maintain, because I can run power at the same one. And as it is right now, I have power. No, sorry, I don't have power. I have liquid running. So another thing I want to show you before I get started on today's job is this things. Marble bricks, right? There's a marble brick there. There's a marble brick out there. And we have, come on. Let's go. We have a marble brick there. Yeah. Good morning jog, right? Marble brick there. Marble brick there. You see one over there. You see one down there. And you see that I got, managed to bounce in. That's incredible. So basically, that is the outer edges of my chunk loader. So that's being chunk loaded at the time. I will not expand on that, but it allows me to do, place a bit more stuff around, and I can always go up. Like this one, I can make up or down, depending on what it is that I want to do. And I can also underneath this stuff here, like this is the ground floor, I can do more underneath, like machinery and farms and basically everything at a ground level or sub level. But I have a large area now to build stuff on top as well to make it more interesting. So it goes all the way to this side over here. It's just slightly beyond this farm area. As you can see, this marble brick here. So this is the extent of my land. I got it cheap. So today I'm going to be working on animal farm, like a cow farm. I'm just going to feed it some more coal because it's running out. Since I took the time to make it automated, might as well make full use of it. We have coal here, right? Yeah, we have plenty of coal. Yeah, 6 stacks should keep it going for a bit. And maybe I can use that system for the Botania system to make more ender pearls. I forgot to check how many I have. See, how many do I have left? I have 7 left, so I can still make more. And I also found a bunch of diamonds, which I got with my silk pick, and then I used this one, the sag mill, to get it down. So from 5 diamond ore, I managed to get 12 diamonds out of it. I had one in storage already. So today we're going to be working on the farm. So let's get the book and let's drop off that blue flower. That is Botania flower. So we have as clean inventory as possible. There you go. I lost some stuff in this when I was fixing up my borders a bit. But it's no worries. Everything is replaceable because everything is made within the game. So, and I forgot to get the book. See, I'm very distracted. I need more coffee. So the book I'm looking for is this one, Industrial Foraging Foregoings Manual. Yes, let's go downstairs. So I think of needing an animal farm, right? Animal husbandry, right? So I need an animal baby separator, animal feeder, don't need that one, animal rancher. When provided with power, we'll try to interact animals with buckets and shears to milk cows and shear sheep. We'll also get ink sac from squids. So maybe I will go into that one. Animal sewage from the animals on top, that's good. And then animal grower, when provided with power and breeding food, it will feed baby animals to make them grow faster. So I'm thinking leather, right? If I'm going to do like enchanting or just get the V out of it, things like that. It's a good way to go about getting leather, and it will also get me food. Speaking of V, I have completed the steps needed in this Thaumcraft book. Alchemy, I completed this step to make Essentia tubes, but now it's very confusing. Which tube do I make? And it's a lot of iron plates and other things. So I have not looked into that exactly yet, what it is that I need to make. So I will get back to that eventually. But today, as I said, we're going to do animal farms. So we need, let me write this down. So we need an animal feeder, right? Animal feeder. We need a baby separator. And I guess sewage composter. When provided with power and 2 buckets of sewage, it will solidify into fertilizer. Oh, that's good. Then I can fertilize the farm upstairs. So I get to that eventually. Animal grower. Let's start with those. And we see what time it is when we finish, and then moving on from there. Okay, putting the book away. So we need a baby separator. Good thing I got loads of emeralds. Holy smoly. How about the animal feeder? Oh, it's gold. That's more noticeable or more handleable. What about the other one? Animal grower? Grower. Yeah, it's doable. But damn, the feeder. How much was it? No, baby separator. It's 3 emeralds. I do have 17, so I'm okay with that, but still, I was not prepared for that. Okay, let's start with this one then. We need 3 machine frames, so it's 1 iron and 4 tin, and then it's glass and 4 glass. So 1 iron and 4 tin, so we need 3 of these. Then we have 12 tin, and then it's surrounded by, surrounded by 1 iron. Look at it again. Surrounded by 1 iron, so I need 3 of those plus an additional 4. Sorry, an additional 12. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I calculate correctly? Probably didn't. No, I did, I think. So let's make this. How about this one? 1, 2, 2. We need a glass. We forgot to put the glass. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Some glass. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! And then the baby feeder needs golden gear, which is 1, 1, 2, 4. And then we need, hey, why are you down here? You're supposed to be up here. Oh, you're full. Because of the system here. Yeah, okay then. Let it slide this time. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we need some purple dye. Let's hope we have enough purple flowers. Get the purple dye. Boom, 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 boom. We have, wait, is this? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have a grinder thingy? No, we do not. Probably down at the Thaumcraft area. Or in the Thaumcraft area. Small bowl, not the one I'm looking for. Boom, boom. No. Damn it. I know I had one. There we go. Play with you. Now we should be able to make this as soon as we get the 3 emeralds. And we have animal baby separator. And the next one was an animal feeder. Animal feeder. We already have this one, so we need some 16 golden ingots, 8 of that, and an apple. And we need iron gear, which is easy to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we needed 16 of these, which is 9, 18, and then we needed 1, 2. What? 6? No, I need 2 more. And 2 apples and 2 carrots. I think I recall I needed carrots as well. So 2 apples, ding ding, 2 carrots, ding ding. And there we go. Now we sleep first to avoid animal spawning. Oh. So we make 2 carrots, 1, 2. And we need an apple. And we need a gear, of course. And animal feeder is done. Start with that one. And then the last one is the animal grower. Okay. So it needs some wheat, machine frame, and a golden gear. Golden gear. Don't need the apple, do I? No. Just need a wheat. Back there. I did have wheat here, didn't I? Yes. Ah, I need one more wheat. I got 2. I need 3. No worries. I get the third one. I was looking online for some information about Botania stuff and how to, sort of automate the system for mana making, because I did have an issue with getting this stuff to work, but now it seems to be doing well. So let's see, let's take 3 stacks of that. So I'm pleased. I think I can stop growing trees once that is. Yeah, never mind. So, and someone suggested the Gorimandius, the one that eats stuff. So I can turn the wheat into bread, throw that just the same as I do the charcoal over here, or the coal at the moment, the charcoal here. But for now, let's do this animal farm thing. And for that, we need fences. I have some fences spread out somewhere. I think it might be in this one. Yes, but it's the wrong one. It's the birch fence. Meh. Let's just make... We don't need these. So there we go. if we put those there and then we get the fences, right? Yeah, get plenty of fences. So if we do it the other way around, put those there, right? Put those as such. I don't need that many gates. I get 5. I think it's a good number. The way I'm thinking about it is making it like a large plus. Don't need those sticks. Don't need those and don't need that. Yep, this should be enough. So, let's get our bow down there for safety. So this is the area where I'm going to have my animal farm. Not quite sure. Let's make it like this size. Oh, we ran out of fins. Oh, we have more there. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'm going to turn this on. I want this stuff. This is just so I can work even though it turns night and I don't have to worry about monsters inside. Faster. Okay. Now we need a door. I think I can place a door here. Yep. Let's go out and get that very expensive torch that I dropped on this side. Thank you. Okay, I'm not going to allow monsters to do that. I just put the point and on the other side. That way they can't get in, even if they want to. So this is the area I'm going to be working the farm in. So let's start with, we need, I think we start with the animal feeder, right? Because that one will feed the animals. So let's place it there. So it's like kind of feeding out from this side. It needs power. Oh crap, it needs power. Let's get started on that. To fix, we just take 1, 1, split. There we go, and then we put it in here. No, we put it in here. And then ding. Yeah, that will make that stuff for us. And then we can just make the conduits later. Go back to the animal farm. Right. Yes, maybe I should have it back. I mean, I can even have it in here. There. So it works. What's the book say? Does it say anything? Can only be 35 animals at the same time in the working area. When provided with power and food for the animals, it will feed them and put them in the mood. It needs the breeding item for the animal. What? What do you mean it needs the breeding item? You're breeding? So should I put it over here? Since I have power coming from here. Put it. Yeah, I think this is a better spot. Come on. Put away the book. Animal feeder. Okay. And then some fencing. Let's do give it a 5x5. So 1, 2. This is gonna be... Yay. Let's just mess up, shall we? One, two, and then all this one stuff as well. Don't need that big of a range. 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this one, we put in the baby animal baby separator. I think I put it in the right way. I think you can do this stuff. That's the back. The front. Yes. I just sneaked with wrench over it to see which direction it's facing. Wow, I even spoke backwards there. So this is the back side. Maybe this one was the right side. Yeah, let's leave it like that for now. And that 1, 2. So I think that is the starting area for the cows. I don't want too many animals, but at the same time, I want it to be enough for me to be able to work with it. So that's the animal separating area. So I guess we put the feeder here. Does that make sense? Animal grower. Actually, it doesn't make sense. That one should be, so 1, 2, here. Now we seal this up as well. 2, there. Hole here. Here. Put in the doors. I can easily get access to it. I think I need my trusted exiting. So close. There we go. And now I put this down. Inside. There we go. And again, I'm going to try this. Good enough? Good. Okay. That's all the 3 machines we have. Now, for this to work, we need to give this one power. and wheat, and we had that over here, remember? So I need to make conduits leading all the way to here, power and item conduit. Shouldn't be too tricky. I can dig down from the inside, that's easier. And then I need power going from here to here and to here. Again, I do that underground, but I can actually prep it here. So I sort of know where to go. There. And this one will, I guess it has to have feed as well. Let's see. Animal grower, there. Now provider power and breeding food. Will feed baby animals, make them grow faster. I guess that's just normal food. So these two should be the same. This one, it's a, when provided with power, it will move baby animals from the back to the front. If adult filter is installed, it will move adult animals instead of baby animals. So it will move babies from here. So I have the two breeding pairs and move babies to here. And then when they are done, I can have an adult filter here and move them in here where I slaughter them. Yeah, that works. But we need animals. And they are, basically I need cows. So I need some way to capture animals. This one doesn't have any way to, anything that allows me to capture an animal. But I did see something that would allow me to do that. This boost, no. Reusable. Net. I mean, I know. Okay. Wool. What can we do with wool? I think wool is involved somehow. No, don't need that. It's hard to, if you don't remember that, there used to be something called a net. That would allow me to, like a single-use net or a reusable one, which I think the reusable one used gas tier. So let's check on tier. What are the uses for a gas tier? There, mob imprisonment tool. See, that's a very weird name. Mob im. Okay, let's make one of those. Let's hope it's a reusable one. We have two gas tier. I don't really want to use it unless I know it is actually working. I will actually check the forums. 1 second. Mob in tool. Dum. Come on. The mob imprisonment tool is a tool added by Industrial Forge Growing. It can be used to store and transport mobs and passive entities, but will not trap boss mobs. Right-click on an entity will store them in the mob imprisonment tool with their current health. Right-clicking the ground with a full mob imprisonment tool will respawn the mob trapped inside. Mobs trapped in the mob imprisonment tool may also be duplicated using the mob duplicator. It's a machine added by Industrial Forge Growing used to spawn mobs based on the type of mob trapped in the mob imprisonment tool. Has a default spawning range of 151, centered on the machine. Okay. We're getting to that. So I make this one. However, I will not use it for a cow unless it can be reused. I have, where is it? This one, no, sorry. This one holds an Enderman. This one holds an Entity Blaze. I'm curious to see if I can make first and foremost, can I make it? Yes, I can make iron doors. Excellent. Now we put away this and we grab a stack of that. So I'm going to imprison these two mobs here. I'm not sure it's going to work, but it's a temporary solution that I'm thinking of. And then we place the door, and I know I need a button to press to open and close. So I will make a button. I think I might leave the torch on. I'm wearing my right armor, yes I am. Why am I wearing a skeleton skull? That is just being weird. But okay, I'm weird. So we will release the blaze in there. I think it's secure enough for that. Where did it go? I brought it with me. That one is the blaze. And I think the room is secure enough to keep it. I don't know though. I can always get more blaze. Now we have an empty tool. Build the next room. I'm hoping to be able to trap an enderman in here, but doubt that will work. Put the door there. This one to one back. This one in there. Get two more buttons. And let's get this. I will, however, trap the Enderman in this one. So me releasing the Enderman is only a temporary thing here. Okay. Remove those, keep that. So I release, and then this one was right click to capture. Let me read that again. Right-clicking on entity will store them in a Marvin present. Okay. Now I have 2 capturing ones, which allow me to capture 2 cows. And this one has a full health Enderman. That wasn't that nice, huh? Door is here. We don't need the door. There we go. So let's go out and see if we can find 2 cows. Perfect. It's night, so we sleep, have a cup of coffee or sip of coffee. And then we go for the hunt. Okay, let's capture you. Crap. Oh, I'm not too worried. It was outside, so I can always sort that out later. I could have smacked him a bit instead of try to capture him. I don't know why I wanted to capture him, because I needed the tool for the cow. Like this guy here. Horses. I could get glue from horses. I think. It does give me leather. And I guess, I'm not really hurting for food. So if I grab zombies instead and make a zombie spawner, that will give me zombie flesh, which I can just use the recombobulator tool thingy to make, turn the leather or the rotten flesh into leather. And I guess it would be slightly more useful to go for rotten flesh because of the inherent V that it has. The aspects that rotten flesh has compared to leather. And since rotten flesh will turn into leather, I actually get, in essence, I get both types of V capabilities. So at some point I will automate that a little bit more, or at least hook up the pipes to the cauldron thingy, so I can store V at a greater rate, and then I can get into the infusion a bit more. Cow. I didn't. Has any of you actually seen the chicken? And go. Slightly hard. Let's remove that one and get that one. I know I've been slaughtering cows left, right, and center, but I mean, there should be some around. I will get into bees eventually. Ow. Didn't mean for them to hear it. But not right now. It's an entire new mod, the forestry mod. You can have, you can cross pollinate and things, get apple trees, for example, that grows oranges maybe. I don't know how advanced the system is. That's a naked sheep. I guess I cut its thingies before. And by thingies, I mean, of course, the wool. Yes. And this chunk has been unloaded since I left, so it hasn't been eaten since then. Why don't I hear any Moo Cow? I just want 2 of them. And I will not kill those 2. I will kill their offspring. Oh, and they're gonna have a very secure life. I mean, they're gonna get fed, they're gonna, procreate. What more can a cow ask for? Doo-dum, 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 dum, doo-dum, doo-dum. I hear chicken and cow. If I were, sorry, chicken and sheep. If I was going for any of those, that would be awesome. I would be on my way back already. I guess in a way I could go for these. Don't exactly know how the feeder system work to capture a bunch of eggs and whatnot. Look at this spider webs. Here's a moo cow. Come on, buddy. Yep. I'll put this away because we already have an entity cow. We get another. There. Back home. So, yeah, in my search for ender lilies, I went far west and, or sorry, far east and far north. It's quick travel by boat, but then you have to get off the boat. And basically, what I was looking for was those 2x2 trunk trees with spider webs on it in the magical mystical forest. And, took out the spawner and was hoping I would actually get ender lilies in the chest they were protecting, but I did not. I did come across an interesting crystal though, that my pick, which is at a level of manulin, or one of the key components to make manulin. It's beyond diamond anyway. Anyway, it says that you need a diamond pick to gather it, and it didn't show that my pick was strong enough. I don't want to make a diamond pick. I do have some manulin in the smeltery, so I made my way back home. So I guess we drop off this cow then, and we set up the feeding system instead. Yeah, let's get that. No. Hey, I will get your food. So we go get in. Put the stuff away that we have. Put away gunpowder. That one. Don't know if I have a place for cactus. Don't think I do. Do I have it here? X as well. Okay. Now let's make the conduits, the power and the item conduit. Yeah, how many of these do we have? We need these bindings here. We have enough. So let's get, is that enough? This may be 4 ender pearls. Item conduit. Don't need these two anymore, or we carry them anyway. So let's. How many did I pick 3? I think I only need to do 2 actually. That gets me 30 of those. And I hope that's enough. Probably isn't, but it's a good start. So we know this is in line with absolutely nothing. Oh, this one, sorry, is in line with this one. So if we go down here, fly. Let's do this. Okay. So we take some power conduit and go here, here, here. And then we take our tester tool here, down, probably don't need the tool. Power, neither. I have to sort that out from the other end. And then this is going to be insert. Are you getting power? No, you're not. This one needs power, yes. So why are you not getting any power? I have put it up here instead. Probably. So we remove this one. Wrong tool. Let's get the proper, get the wrench out. So you have in this one, we have, there's an energy conduit, but we remove that. Okay, we removed everything. Fluid conduit. This one is set to insert. So set this to insert. There. And then up here, don't have it connected. Oh, wait. This one goes. This way. Torch there. And it's not connected down. Don't have to be because it's connected down already. See, do you get power now? Why don't you get power? You're supposed to be getting power. Wait, I'm missing pipes. Are you getting power? Yes, you're getting power. Okay, sorted. So that's the power. Now we need an item. Let's just put this there. Fun. So which one has the wheat? This one. Yeah, I don't need to make those anymore. So we actually disable this setup. Or we do it the other way around. We put it back in. Be fun. No connection here. Insert extract. Morning. Wonder if it's not quicker to just do it by myself. I think it is. And then we'll do this. Don't need this one anymore. We'll leave it there for now because we might need it later. I'll put in a stone block at the bottom. There. And then we just make a hole from here. So we go from here. This one is going to set to extract on, let's do, now we leave it at that because it's not interfering with the one we have currently. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. So let's break this line here. And this one is going to set to insert. For now. Go. So you're only going to get the feed, right? Excellent. Show the working area. Break this up again. Now wait, let's have it. I want to see. Doesn't care about anything else, which is good. Smart system. Outside and okay. Going back out. Checking the work area, which is just that area. Let's put it in there. And we sleep and we make the range increase increment thingy. We only need it to be like range 5. Then we need to get them on a cow. Range, no upgrade. It's not called. Consult the book. Item storage. Range add-on. So I think this is the one. So we need iron ingots. Glass pane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And glass pane we have here. Remove you. Let's see. If this is the right working range, then we'll make a few more for the other tools. How the fleck did you get out? Oh, you walked up. Oh, you silly sod. Looks to be the right working area. But I will capture the cow again because I have to know the system. No, I don't have to know the system. I just need to do higher fencing at that area. Come. We have no fencing. But yeah, this one, I guess I can move this back a bit. Would make sense, I guess. Move it back one. Did I really use up all of those? No, I didn't. I put them in the system. It's the right range increase, so we make 2 more. 12 of those, 2 of those, and those. Do we have the fence in here? Ah, here we go. Yes. All right. So we just make, I guess doing that should be enough. Even if he's climbing up, he can't get out, right? Okay. Don't do that. And if I climb up here, I cannot get across. Principle, which we want it to be. But since you're a lone cow, you need a friend. Yes, a friend. So we turn off this one and always active. Is it? Active without redstone signal. There we go. Let's find you a mate. Yes. Let's see if that these steps work. Just head west. Freaking bees. I had one of those bee nets to capture the bees, but it's still a process that is not as quick as it used to be. Which means that they will attack in the process of being attacked. Yes, that's to be expected that they will behave Malignant. So I just need one more cow. I could duplicate the mob by making the mob duplicator thingy, but that's a process that I'm not into at the moment. So I will not do that. I want them to duplicate on the more enjoyable way, the old-fashioned way. We get into genetics and cloning and stuff like that when it's evil monsters. Is a monster by definition evil? I mean, for example, Frankenstein's monster, was he evil? Or was he just misunderstood? He was perceived as being evil, though. I wish my minimap would show me what type of friendlies it is. My friend Fendon, his minimap shows the type of entities that is moving about in his vicinity, but this one just show like yellow or white dots for friendlies and reds for unfriendlies. It's basic. Wish it was less basic and more informative. But we should come across a cow every now and then, I think. I'm hoping. Come on, I want a Moo Cow. Granted, I could have done this in advance, but I wanted you to see my awesome capturing skill of a blaze and an Enderman. Yes. Now this is an area that a cow would love, I think. Am I closing in on my friend? Yeah, I am. My friend's place. This is online. Turning. No, not quite yet. Dude, a cow. Just a simple Moo Cow. We can't walk past a big tree like this without inspecting it first and see if it may contain treasure hidden underneath. That's not. But we didn't know until we checked it out. And I didn't dig because I didn't see any spider webs. So I will put soil. Yeah, I don't need that. I would assume that there is no spiders underneath it. So I think they will check for the structural integrity of their potential layer or base first before moving in and, with their chest of stuff. So I'll stop. I did hear a cow. Was it a sheep? But when there are sheep and pigs, there ought to be cows. Unless they've all been killed. I see a cow. Oh, I see cows. Good. Thank you. Now we make a the way home. I needed 2 cows in total, but I get 3 just in case things doesn't work out as planned. So we probably sleep along the way just to avoid traveling at night and whatnot. And then we continue in the morning, plant the other cow. Let's see if they get fed. And then if that's the case, then we see if their offspring is moved. And if that's the case, we give it the feeding as well and see if it eats that. And if that's the case, that's great. If that's not going to happen, then that's great. That is the boat on the west side. And that is the boat I had on the north side. Ooh, I see this one. I've already been here. And now I pass a bunch of cows. Not cows. Anything inside? Nope. I basically got in all the constellations I can. Whenever I look or investigate one of those, and there is a star map inside, it says there's nothing inside. So I just leave it there for my friends to find. Because they're empty and I have no use for them. I haven't delved too far into that. Actually, I haven't delved at all into that mod. I was looking in the book, and there's constellations, and you can do things. I will get to it eventually, but as of now, I'm not really having a plan on how I'm progressing. I just want to automate a few things, and quite possibly automate it so just to make it easier for me. I was thinking of maybe automating a system to get lava from the nether to help power my stuff. I mean, I can put up one of those chunk loader there as well to keep the area around my place loaded at all times, but I don't think so. What I do, however, want to do is create a outfit that allows me to fly. And for that, I do need either lots of diamonds or ender pearls, possibly both. Okay, this is just silly. Go this way. More. If I can get the blaze to spawn the blaze, then make a monster spawner with a blaze inside it, and then just keep killing it. Then I get blaze rods, which is then useful for stuff. I wonder if I can do I will try it out, maybe not on screen, but I will try out a village spawner and just see what happens if I treat them as a mob or monster. You know what I'm saying? Will they drop liquid emeralds? Or with essence, maybe they can turn into XP, so I can do those enchantments that takes experience points, and also more Thaumcraft research stuff, which also takes experience points. Some of the research does. Speaking of research, I discovered that you get like certain research. When you do theoretical research in Thaumcraft, you unlock, when you complete a research theory or whatever, you get some points towards that. And when then in the book it says you need this blah blah blah, Hey, you are in the wrong area. Yes, you are in the wrong area. Is this facing the wrong direction? Well, you shouldn't be working at all because you're not connected. So how did you get out, you little bastard? And you just walked back in. How the hell did you do that? Is there an opening? Do I need to do this? You don't like that. I don't care. It's good that you did that because then I saw what you did. I saw that you did it, so I can prepare in proper fashion. If it's safe to have it there only. You unhappy? I don't care. This is my house. There. Okay, so we have one moo cow, one moo cow. Now, do you get feed from that one? Does it feed you? What do you mean, no? I don't feed you. I don't have any food. This one should give you feed. When provided power and food for the animals, it will feed them and put them in the mood. It needs the breeding item for the animal. What is the breeding item? Meat feeder is in your inventory. It has some liquid meat in it. It will automatically feed you. Okay, that's good, but that's not what I'm looking for. When provided with power and food for the animals. So let me get some. That is the right food, isn't it? Parrot and the bats. You got a kid there. It's going to be transferred over there. So is this facing the wrong way? It can't, right? There's like only. Okay. I do know that they eat wheat. Can I make wheat? Go down. Yeah. All right. All right. This one is like there, so it's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. This. I need power. Yes, we have power. Put that one there. We'll work from the other side. This one. There we go. Did you separate the kit? No! Why isn't it working the way it's supposed to? I did not install the range increasement thingy in that one, so maybe that's why it doesn't work. Let me do that. Oh, you little sneak. Still want you to get fed though. I don't understand. Breeding item for the animal. What is the breeding item for the animal? Breeding item for the animal. What's the name of this mod pack? It's Industrial Foregoing. Industrial Foregoing. Animal feeder. Well, I could just search for that, couldn't I? See if it gives any information. The animal feeder is a machine added by industrial foraging animals within and working of the animal feeder, automatically bred. Each operation, provided they have a valid breeding partner. Internal inventory can hold 18 stacks of items, allowing for multiple types of feed for different animals. The machine will not function if more than 35 animals of any type are within the working area. The area of effect is 121 for under the machine, which can be expanded with range add-on. Each operation consumes 2 food from items. 2 food items from the internal inventory and 400 R from the work energy buffer. The buffer refills at 20 R for tick, allowing for 1 operation every 20 ticks. But that doesn't work. Why isn't it working? We have 3 cows here, and they already created 1 offspring. And so this one is you have the food, you have the feed. Spit it out. Or do we need like a range ejector? Eject? No. I don't understand why this one doesn't work. I mean, this one I can replace with a timer block. However, it still doesn't make much sense, does it? So we get the kid over there, and we need that feeder to be fed. Let's see if that one works, because that's pretty much. Wait, did I put the wrong thing in there? See, this one is animal grower. So if you put the book and right click and provide it with power and breeding food, it will feed baby animals to make them grow faster. Okay. Good. Oops, a daisy. Yes, we leave it there. There we go. Yes, on this side we can, however, do this. Now we check. Power. And this, then like this one. And this one will be insert, not extract. Okay, so you just throw whatever you feel like in there. But it's supposed to be an animal grower, so it's only supposed to be feed. Here's the working area. Let's turn that off. That's now a grown ass thingy. Are you getting any food? Well, this one doesn't work as it's supposed to. So we need to put an item filter in here. So for now, we're gonna disable that part. And let's make a quick item filter. So first we make this one, and then we make this one, and then we use this one, and realize we're not having the items that we're supposed to be having because why don't I have where did I put that? Let's put this away. That's the one I'm looking for. Here. And we have a basic item filter. Excellent. Now we go back up and we install that one. And then we try to figure out what went wrong or what is wrong with this system, because this is supposed to be working much better. Yeah, only that one. Only those things. Insert. Because you don't need bread, do you? This is allow for round robin kind of deal. Match metadata, blah, 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 blah. So this one Animal feeder doesn't work. Not sure if the animal grower works. But I like to think it does because there are not two grown animals there. So I need an animal mover, you know, same as this one, to move the animals over to this side. And then a slaughter thingy here. So let's build those things. Do we carry a lot of stuff we don't need to carry? Yes, we do. Can we get rid of it? Maybe. So I guess the red sand, let's just do that then. Lock that in place. I really don't like the fact that you took it upon yourself to expand to here, but it's my own fault for making so many of you. So what do we need to make? Look at the book. Animal husbandry, mob interaction. So we need mob slaughter. When provided with power, it will grind any entity in front of it and provide liquid meat. It will not drop, so that's not the one we're looking for. No. A crusher will provide with power to kill any entity in front of it as the player would. It will collect the dropped item and it will transfer the experience orbs into essence. When having the adult filter, it will only kill adult mobs. So I could just put this one, the mob crusher, there, and then instead of having a second one. So mob crusher. Need a sword, need a machine frame. The machine frame was kind of easy, right? You need that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. Not that one. Yeah, I don't want to. Put that in there, there, and there. Machine frame, yes. Put away the other glass, yes. So we have the machine frame. We need 2 books. This iron sword, which is easy to make. We get that one. Redstone, we need 2 of those, and we need books. Do we have the paper in here? No, but we do have paper on me. So let's get some leather, or in this case, let's get some zombie flesh. Here's because I moved it downstairs to give it and give me myself an easier access to it. Boink boink. So let's make the mob crusher and let's see, we need we do have some leather there. Grab a bunch. Yeah, 26 should do it. So we drop them here on the ground and then we press the button. Tricky. You tricked me a little. Aha! Shy Ronnie. We need one. We don't need that. We need that. We have the papers on. Did I just put? Needed 2, didn't I? Weird looking book. But as long as it works. I'm missing the gear. It was 4 gold and and 1 iron. And then it's adult. Adult filter is an egg, 2 plastic, and 6 nuggets. 1, 2, 6, 2 plastic, and 1 egg. Do we have an egg on me? Yes, we do. So place this one there. We're running out of energy conduits, so make more. Why don't you have, I just grabbed a pulsating iron, didn't I? And you didn't go in here? Where did you go? Oh, I need that to work a little bit longer before I can. Replace this one here. Put in the adult filter. You don't need any items, you just need when provided with power, will kill any entity in front of it as a player would. If it will collect the dropped S items and it will transform the experience orb into essence. When having an adult filter add-on, it will only kill adult mobs. So this one will go. It's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go get the extensions. If I get this to work, and if I do, then perfect. Not those. Go. 3 of these in place. Maybe it's enough. Yeah, I think it's enough actually, considering where we are at. So we can dig down here. And that was a mistake. So there we go. Check its insert power. Okay. See if this works. Kill it. All right, you need an essence upgrade thingy. Forgot to make that. Now the working range increase. That was the iron one, right? range. Range add-on. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 1. It's a nice system, this, but I wanted to be able to work with it from just one crafting table. So I can just like click on the NAI recipe and it will automatically drag the items from my... What the hell happened there? Okay. I'm missing one. Oh, you're working too far. I need to break you down, sorry. You're supposed to be back here. Let's break this. This one is supposed to be here as well. Let's pause you. And you are working one block too far out. All right, because it's okay. No? Should I move everything? No, I'll leave it like it is for now. And then this one, I can move back one more to there, put in the range increase, and then your working area is there, which means that this one should be back one, and this one should be back here. I will sort that out later. Right now, I just want to know why it doesn't work. Did I fiddle about too much with, let's see. I mean, if you want to work with a redstone signal, I guess I can put in a redstone signal. But you're set to, oh. Are you getting fed now? There's a baby there. And I fell down a hole. So that's why it doesn't work. Why didn't work? I changed the setting too many times. But it just created an offspring, so I guess it's working now. 3 two animals together, okay. Let's go out again. Let's grab more of that fencing. Because we need it. There we go. Don't want our animals to escape before we kill them. Not really what I wanted. I guess we just need to turn this one around. We need to feed it power. Such. Such hassle. Let's go get the rest of the power conduits because I am running low. Sorry about this, but you know, it wouldn't be me streaming anything unless shit like this happened. Put those there, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we got 12. Because those are the wrong ones. We need those. Everything back in there, and we grab another stack of those because how we need it. Pum, 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 pum. So the system is working. Let's see which one is it that we need to move. It's that one and that one, of course. Where's it going? It's going in here. Sure, let's just not make holes like that. Are you crazy? Work like a scalpel. And then we fix this one since we're here anyway. And we do like this. Gonna be just the right height. It's gonna be back one, right? So it's gonna be this stuff. And of course, damn it, I didn't check it. Wait, let's. I would like to have a gate over there. And if I placed one, it would have been awesome. So first and foremost, the fence needs to move back one, right? That one is turned the wrong way, I know that, but I'll leave it there for now so I can do this. No, that one I'll leave in place. So I need you to go in here. And I put in the adult filter and the range filter, and I check your range. So you're working until that spot, which is good. So that means that we put the fence there. Go inside, close the door. fit this. There. Oh, I think I accidentally slaughtered one when this one was placed. Okay, I think it's set up properly now. We just need a storage unit for the items and a tank for the liquids. I'll need to repair all the damage we've done. Sorry about that. We use those two. So let's make one of these should be enough. So we need that, and we need yeah, just do that. Quicker. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. No, sorry. I think these are here. I always place them wrongly. I have to move them around. No, this time I did it right. Yay! I am good, better than best. Now, tanks. Let's see if we can make a tank. Now we have these. Portable tank, basic. How to upgrade? That is thermal expansion. If we want to upgrade that tank. No, that's not those things at all. Like hardened cell frame. Can I do up? Incrementally upgrade a block. What is a hardened upgrade kit? It's a bronze gear. We have bronze somewhere, I think. Is that bronze? No. That's copper. Here's bronze. We only have two. So how do we make a bronze? Sorry. Ah, screw it. Let's just play with what we have. So we need a fluid. Let's get rid of everything here. Like so. So we have these, that, and we need those fluid conduits. Okay. Let's see what happens. Come out of here. We put that there. Wow. Open this, take out, this has seed oil in it. So a trick that I like to use is, to get rid of stuff, is I put like so, and then I open this, and then I break this. And then I make another one. Are you empty? Yes. Then we break this again. Not the right tool for that. So this one. We place that one on the ground here. Okay, if you can work that way, that would be great. Then we put this one here. Okay, let's do this. You extract items at all times. You extract at all times. You do not insert. So there we have 160 out of something. And we have nothing in there because you are not set to import. There we go. So we get the leather and what? No, that was steak. Where's the leather? Anyway, I think the system is up and running the way it's supposed to be up and running. It's always, now it's just tweaks on my end. So just to, wait. Again, things are escaping. So let me prevent that from happening by not putting a fence up because I don't have one. Let's grab this one, put on top. Stay put, you little bastard, and we need to do the same there. We take this one, and now we go out and find more cow. One more cow. There. So what's supposed to happen is that this one, or shut up, bet. So the farm here, this nice farm here, is gonna grow wheat there, those two. That will create wheat that will be transported to here to feed this cow and whatever cow I give it. They will have an offspring that will shoot over to this one, and the offspring here will be given feed from this one. There's none at the moment because everything is in here, but you know, eventually I get more, and that will make the cow grow, and then this one will kill the grown cow and put the items in here and the liquid essence or the liquid XP in there. And yeah, this is the setup. Right now, nothing's going to happen until I get another cow. And I need to fix these holes in the ground. And I may have to tweak this stuff over here. I think I will, the last thing I will do today is I will tweak this to stop with items. Pause. No more trees. Because this didn't work out. I need you. Yeah, I don't think it works with melons or pumpkins. Cotton should work, but unless I get all of them. So let's do cotton here in the center, and let's do that and do that. Lock that in place, activate it again, give it a cotton, and then connect. You're not running out, are you? You're full of trees. You have a lot of the seeds and the canola seeds. Yeah, this one I can remove. Yeah, I sort this out. So it's been great, people. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you. Bye.